Wow, just wow. What I just have no words to describe this beautiful darshan. All of us were just blessed it, showered it. What a grace, what a grace. And what an auspicious darshan. All of us were just now blessed, showered with. Literally, Bhagavan Venkateshwara came physically, landed, showered all of us with his grace. Right now, whatever karmas of yours, understand, whatever karmas you have in this space that you are in, just offer, do it as an Niluvutopudi offering. Please spread a cloth, a white cloth in front of you. And if you have Swamiji's Atmamurti, keep it in front of Swamiji's Atmamurti and just remove these jewels, whichever jewels you want to offer. Do the Niluvutopudi of, just offer that. And literally, Niluvutopadi, Paramashiva's Venkateshwara, Parandhama has come to snatch away all the karmas, everything that you have. Understand? All your infinite desires, physical ailments, suffering, conflicts within family, friends, other great difficulties in life, your shortcomings, negative patterns, all of it only he snatches away. See, what will Venkateshwara take from us? He tells very beautifully in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, after giving all the, Vishwarupa Darshan, everything he gives, and finally he tells to Arjuna, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mameka Sharanam Braja, Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayishyami Masachaha. Krishna doesn't ask Arjuna to, sacrifice all his power, his wealth. No. He says, you sacrifice all your right, wrong, incompletions, everything. Leave all that to me. You are mine. I will liberate you from all your sins, all your papas. He says so beautifully. I have taught you, see, he says 18 chapters. Through Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna gives to Arjuna. After giving everything, he says, hey, I'll tell you the ultimate secret. Just surrender. Forget everything I've taught you till now. Just surrender. Surrender to me. Sarvadharman Parityajya Mameka Sharanam Braja Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshishyami Masachaha. He says, I will liberate you from all your karmas. Whatever sins you're having, whatever karmas you are having, I will liberate you from that. Literally, Venkateshwara is going to steal away, just rob away all the karmas of yours. Whatever you have, whatever you want to offer, this is the moment just for you. Bhagavan Venkateshwara Srinivasa just landed and showered you with his blessings. From this moment onwards, you will see how auspiciousness and abundance will be showered in all aspects of your life. Whoever wants to do this tyaga of everything that you are having, doing a Niluvutopadi, whatever you want to offer, you can do it right now. Ma Sharigya was posting saying that she did it. Wonderful, Ma. Amazing. Whoever wants to offer right now is the time in this deep feeling connection that you are in. After such a powerful darshan, take a moment, offer what you have, whatever you want from the space of that abundance. Offer it right now to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And he will snatch away your karmas, your incompletions, and he will shower you with himself. Marlita Vincent is saying she also has offered. Wonderful. Wow. All of you take a moment and please fill up the form. Go to ecitizen.info/NT. Just NT and go to that link, ecitizen.info/NT, and you can fill up there what you want to offer. Just whatever you have. It can be your jewels, it can be anything, any precious metal that you want to offer. Put it first, you should be wearing it, and then just declare you are just offering yourself to Bhagavan Venkateshwara Srinivasa, who has landed here just for you today. He has showered you today. And right now, whoever is offering this, you will have a powerful breakthrough, especially in the wealth aspect. Just offer it right now. Spread a white cloth and offer that whatever you want to do, Nillu Topudi of, offer it there. Swamiji himself will shower you with auspiciousness. After you offer, tie that cloth, make it into a bundle and tie it, and keep it in front of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. If you have Swamiji's deity as Bhagavan Venkateshwara, keep it. If not, you can just keep it in front of Swamiji's Atmamurti, and we will contact you. Just give the, you can just fill up the form, give your details. We will contact you and we will guide you with the further steps. What a powerful darshan. How was the darshan for all of you today? And how many of you here want to offer this Niluvu Thopudi offering? I request all of you to share, understand today all the things. You cannot offer, you can never give anything to him. He can never take anything away from you other than your karmas, other than your incompletion and suffering. Do the tyaga of that. Let him snatch away all of that from you so that you can be showered with auspiciousness. Anyone who takes that step today, you will see today, that too on this auspicious day of the Surya Grahana and on the day of Yugadi, if you start your life with this declaration, just offering to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, you will see how he will take away that from you, showering you with more and more abundance and prosperity. Now, once all of you take, we have projected the link for you all. You all can head to that link and make sure that you are offering that. And now, right after this darshan, we are all going to be manifesting the powers. Please understand, today, through this darshan, through the initiation that we are receiving, anything you want to declare, anything you want to manifest as reality, just sit right now. Your whole inner space, it starts with 2 initiations, 2 darshans. Literally, all of us have been like showered too much today. You just sit right now, you can manifest a breakthrough. Anything, you want to increase your bank balance, you want to increase the stock investment, you want to increase that, you want to make your entire, the stock trades go up. Whatever you want to increase, anything you want to increase in terms of wealth, just pick one. Anything you want to make your stock market go, the stock shares go up, or you want to make the wealth increase in your bank account, you want to increase your salary, you want to increase your height, you want to increase the weight of an object, pick anything you want. Just sit right now. All of you will see how the whole power manifestation will happen for all of you. That breakthrough will happen right now in this very moment. Pick anything you want. You want to increase the, you want to increase the stock trade. You want to increase the, anything that you want to increase. Just pick. Connect to Swamiji. I request every one of you to do this right now. Take one object that resembles wealth to you. Any one object that signifies wealth to you. And just declare, manifest that space of oneness and say, hey, Paramashiva, Paramapada, Parandhama, you have manifested for me today. With that space inside of you, declare to manifest the power. Can I request every one of you to post one object that you want to increase the height of? Any one aspect. Take anything. See, we recommend that you take something that represents wealth to you, so that when you manifest with it, you will have that whole completion happen inside of you. So we suggest that you take any object. It could be a ruler, it could be a ring, it could be a bangle, it could be a coin, something that will signify wealth. See, the reason is nothing but when you manifest with it, you will be so complete. You will start knowing that, hey, whenever I want, I can increase its height. Whenever I want, I can increase the weight of it. That means whenever I want, I can also increase the, I can also make my wealth go up. You will start playing with it. The kind of power that the money has over you will start reducing. The power you have over money will start increasing. You will start experiencing that breakthrough where you will feel wealth is just another object that you can use to achieve the purpose of your life. So this will empower you so much, especially the participants. Whoever, Masusi Salad was asking, can we give an antique gold jewelry? Yes. If it anything that belongs to you, you can do that Niluvu Thopudi of it. It is literally Parandama, Venkateshwara, just snatching away your karmas from you. Such a powerful offering it is. Do it right now. But it's too important to do it now. Whatever you want to offer, you can offer it up. Marching ho, you want to offer your stock to Swamiji. So I'm not sure. Uh, oh, sorry, it's for the power manifestation you're asking. Yes, for the power manifestation, you can increase, ma. For the power manifestation, you all have posted. That is good. Ma Nyaneshananda, yes, you can do it. Vesantakiste, you're asking, is it for power manifestation? For power manifestation, it doesn't have to be only gold. You can take anything you want. See, you're only going to keep it. So anything that represents wealth for you, you can take it. Anything that represents wealth, you can take it. Please start. Keep that object in front of you. Measure its current height and you're going to start increasing it. Chant the Mahavakya.
Ananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashivam. This Mahamahavagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahamahavagya puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me, for Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavagya. Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for Samadhi. And Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavagya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
I request all the participants to please relax. Hope all of you have manifested. Please take a few minutes and share. Whoever has manifested, understand when you start playing with this power, and if you are able to increase your ability, the kind of power that you have, you let the wealth aspect of your life take over you, will just drastically drop. And actually, you will see it will just lead you to a beautiful breakthrough where you will just know when you declare and you say, yes, I am going to manifest it, it will start manifesting for you. And it will lead you to an amazing breakthrough. So please do let us know. And now, today we've been having a lot of people from different parts of the world come and share with us their journey, how they have experienced Paramashivoham. We've been receiving the glimpses of Paramashivoham program. Right now, joining with us, we have the Kailasa New Zealand Sangha that has come together to share with all of us about their journey of Paramashivoham. What was their life? What did they experience after Paramashivoham? Why is it important for someone to take Paramashivoham? And we are going to be having a unique take, a unique perspective on it from the team, Kailasa New Zealand team that has joined with us. So, Nityanandam to all the participants that are here sitting with us, Nityanandam. And to begin with, we would like to introduce to all of you the Mahant, the House of Representative of Kailasa, New Zealand. We have Ma Ananda Kaladevi with us, Nityananda Ma. And I think you've been connected to Swamiji for a long time. And you have from Hollywood to coming to Hinduism, that journey has been something I would say of a 360-degree change, a complete change. And how was this journey for you? Can you share with us? Could you tell a little bit about yourself, and if you could just introduce to all of them from being in Hollywood to becoming a Hindu, experiencing Hinduism, and to see you now wearing Rudraksha saris with Basma and sitting. So how was your experience and how was your journey?
Yes, thank you, Ma. Yes, and I still am in Hollywood, so I want to just say that. So, and I think I can say, well, I met Swamiji in 2007, so I can say with extreme confidence that meeting Swami is the reason why I work so much. There's no doubt, because often I've heard the director would send a note, an email to me saying, "I can't do this movie without you." Why is he saying that? It's not because I'm the best makeup artist that there is in Hollywood. No, there's many talented people out there. It's because I bring with me the energy of Swamiji. I bring with me completion. I bring the silence, the restful awareness that is so needed in the film business, because you have people that are so stressed. There's so much money involved in making a film, and everyone gets very nervous because if you don't do something well enough, the next day they're not there. Someone has replaced them. So to have someone around that is conflict-free, that is radiating Swamiji's energy, life positive, and doesn't take up space in the room, if you know what I mean, in a relaxed way. This is the key to my success. I have no question about it. So, and it's not like two worlds either, because everything that we learn, everything we experience, every initiation, every powerful cognition that comes from Swamiji through Paramashivoham Level 1, 2, and 3, it's within you. And then when you go to life, through life, or whatever you're doing, it's part of you. You're infused with this consciousness. I tell people, we look after our body, we eat the right foods. Paramashivoham is like taking vitamins for your being, for your consciousness. And we're the blessed ones. We are the blessed ones that could go online any day we're not working and spend the whole day with Swamiji, listening, receiving his initiations. And so we really, truly are the blessed ones. So yes, I met Swamiji in 2007. I've been a seeker from before that, and I traveled all over looking for a guru. I went to even Las Vegas, Japan. I had heard of someone in Japan. I flew to Japan. Ecuador. I'd heard that there was someone, an enlightened being in Ecuador, but none of them were. I was looking for a being that was not human. I was really looking for God in human form. And so, and what happened, because people knew I was a seeker. I had done a movie in Vancouver, and I had met an energy healer there. And we kept in contact for a couple of years. This is 20 years ago. But then one day, and I hadn't really been in contact with her for several years, she just sent me an email. And she said, there was an enlightened yogi. He came to Vancouver. The room was packed. I was in the back of the room, and I have been crying from bliss for 2 weeks ever since. You must meet him. His name is Nityananda. And that was it. I Googled Nityananda. At that time, there were only 50 videos that Swamiji has made. Now there's thousands. I watched every video within 24 hours. My daughter was 4, turning 5. And I didn't even stop what I was doing. I just had her sit next to me, gave her fruit and yogurt because I didn't even want to cook. I watched every single video. And the last video, Swamiji said, if you think you're experiencing me through watching me, you must really experiencing me by being in my presence. And so actually, when I heard that, I cried because I thought I was experiencing everything. And I thought, oh my goodness, I have to go. I have to go to see him. And actually, the most amazing thing is we manifested, with his grace, 2 round-trip first-class tickets within, I think it was 2 days, maybe even before 2 days, 1.5 days. And we both went to see Swamiji, and that was just the beginning. After that, well, I stayed a while. And then I knew I had to bring Swamiji's teachings, Swami, here to New Zealand. We didn't have not even a monk that lived in New Zealand. And so from there, just the next time I went to India, which wasn't too far off, like a few months, one of the Swamis very close to Swamiji said, would you like me to come to New Zealand? I said, oh my goodness, yes. And he came and brought Swamiji's teachings, and that's how our Sangha started. And so, yeah, and I do want to share about Paramashivoham Level 1, something really extraordinary. How Swamiji holds us in his womb, how he looks after all of us. It was during the lockdown, and it was, of course, very difficult for everyone all over the world. But during the lockdown, there's an actress that I work with, and I can mention her name because she was very visible on Paramashivoham Level 1. And Swamiji talked to her and showed her pictures, so I can mention her name. It was an actress that I work with, Susan Sarandon. Now, please understand, these actors, they are very busy people. They are producing, they are writing, they are acting, and they're going to this event, receiving that award. If you look at her calendar, it's filled up for 8 months. Like every minute of the day, she's going somewhere or another. So when the lockdown was happening, I thought, oh my God, how is she going to handle this? Oh, she can't see her family. And when I was talking with her, she was beside herself. And it was at that time PSM1 was happening. I said, Susan, you must take this with me. And she did. And I can tell you that PSM1 saved her. She was on it. We'd text each other early in the morning, waking each other up. And she was on it all day, every day, for 21 days. She even managed, you had to have Swamiji's murti made. And of course, nobody could go out or go in, but she managed to have it done. I think it was at Staples or somewhere, and they delivered it to her. So she even had Swamiji's murti. And Swamiji, at the end, gave her special blessings and said, Susan, so sincerely you took this program. And he said the most beautiful things to her. And she literally, not only did she gain consciousness and all these powerful cognitions, I thought to myself, what is this lockdown just done for her? Like, was it? And since then, I can see how brave and courageous she's been in her life and in her choices in films. So Swamiji looks after all of us, every single one of us, and how he managed to keep us protected during that time when other people were worrying about what's going on, when am I going to get my next job, or I can't do this, I can't do that. We were all focused on being infused with consciousness, powerful cognitions, all these beautiful initiations, and we were all together as a family online. And so, and still it continues, and still Swamiji's always there for us. For me, I've done so many programs with Swamiji. I've been to the Himalayas with Swamiji 2 times. I have spent 3 months, Nityanandoham, everything, every opportunity. Even, I mentioned this before, in all my 26 years of working in the film business, I never missed one day from being sick. Never one day. However, one time I was working on a TV series. It was going on for a long time in New York. Like it was 4 months long. And right in the third part, like the third quarter, I see it in the text. Swamiji's calling all of his acharyas, all of his disciples. He's calling to India. I looked at that, thought, oh my gosh, I have to go. With that feeling, I have to go. Imagine, I never missed a day of work, and I'm in charge of the actresses. You know, actresses get very temperamental about who touches their faces and does their makeup. And with that intensity and that sankalpa, like I had to go, I went to the director and I said, Zal, listen, I just got this text from my guru. I have to go to India. I have to leave. He looked at me, when? I said, soon, like the next day or two. And he said, okay, just promise me you'll come back. Promise me you'll come back. I said, yes. Can you believe? So that's just, with that same sankalpa, I want to say to everyone that's listening, decide to do PSM1. You just have to decide and understand how the transformation, what transformation is going to happen for you in your life in every level. And with that, you'll be able to do the 21 days. Yeah.
Thank you, Ma. That is really so beautiful. I know, like you have shared earlier also, I've listened from you, your powerful, wonderful experiences even earlier. What a very, in every step of the way, how Swamiji has been there for you, how continuously Swamiji pulls you, and like the sweet way Swamiji manifests for you. It's just so sweet. I love listening to your experiences each time, the way how the miracles manifest. And yes, so beautifully you shared about why people need to attend the Paramashivoham program and how it's just a decision and simply they can attend it. Simply it can happen for them. Thank you. Thank you so much for that beautiful sharing. No? And joining with us, we also have Thomas Iyer, who also has a very powerful, beautiful experience. Yes, Nityananda Maya. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you very much. Life is very, very different because I have met Swamiji. Tremendously different. And as you heard from Makala Devi, when you're in Sangha in New Zealand, you will hear about Paramashivoham and you will be encouraged to join Paramashivoham Level 1. I have a very busy life. I run businesses, I have contracts. So to pull out to 21 days was quite a difficult thing, but there is I experienced a real compassion being involved in Paramashivoham Level 1, an encouragement to join and to learn and to, that was described, the second session I had with Paramashivam, putting the ocean in a bottle. Yeah, but it does feel like that sometimes. But I've had incredible experiences, just incredible experiences. So I learned about bliss. I might go back one step here and talk about first being introduced to concepts under meditation. That was where it started. When I first went to meditation, I was confronted with the fact that I haven't been still for years. I hadn't taken time out for years. And I experienced that in meditation and went, wow, what's going on here? And the next one was yoga. Starting to do yoga every day. And this is Swamiji's yoga. So it's different. There's a lot of yoga out there, but this one was different. It had so many layers. There's the pranayamas, there's the third eye, there's the visualizations, there's the introduction to the deities. It started changing my life, not least of which I lost a huge amount of weight. But there was a side advantage, but it started changing my thinking. I met Swamiji when I was invited to Makala Devi's place for a celebration. And there were two things that I met that day. The first was Swamiji, The second was Sangha. Everyone there was just so kind to each other. They were enjoying each other's company. When Swamiji was coming on for darshan, someone was so excited they were bouncing up and down, and I thought, wow, what joy, what unbridled joy. And I loved seeing it. It was a really lovely thing to see. And when I met Swamiji, I was introduced to two things. First one, he came here for our sakes, and that he is here for us. And I got that, the radiant compassion, care, concern. It was palpable. It was right there. And the second was Kailasa. He talked about Kailasa. And
So
I went,
beautiful.
whoa.
I just wanted to highlight as you were sharing, one of the most beautiful things that you said was one with Swamiji, like the transformation and the shift that you had, and how the ecosystem supported you for that. And that's a very, very important aspect with Swamiji, right? Like the whole ecosystem kind of holds that whole energy, excitement in you. And that acts like a catalyst for you to receive more and more and more and more. That sheer support, and that's why Swamiji says always that he is not just a 6 foot form. He lives through his ecosystem. He supports you through his ecosystem. He provides you that space so that you can discover yourself more and more. And that ecosystem is simply an extension of Swamiji, no matter where we are, no matter whether you are in Swamiji's physical presence, you've been there, or whether you are somewhere in some part, but the ecosystem is amazing. That ecosystem kind of like acts like a catalyst for you to receive the experience more and more deeper. That's something you highlighted very beautifully. So to all the viewers also, I'd like to share that. That is why it is very different with you just sitting and watching the satsangs by yourself and you attending the Paramashivoham, because the group energy, right? That is just phenomenal.
Yes.
So
it's enriching, is what it is. It's just enriching, and more and more and more. I remember saying to Sangha early on, how much bliss, I'm pretty blissful now. How much more bliss do we want? And then I got an answer with an infusion of bliss and went, oh, there's so much more. There were two experiences I'll refer to in Paramashivoham Level-1 that were life-changing for me. One was I had joined the program late in the program, and I didn't know what power manifestation was, and I needed an introduction to power manifestation. And one of you scanned me. You do not know anything about me, and I've never met you, and you told me everything about my life, the whole kit and caboodle, the whole thing. You told me about my life, and I was going, whoa, okay. And I could see that you were connecting with Swamiji, and I understood what was going on just by that experience. It really was quite stunning. The second was I worked round the clock, so I was getting barely an hour's sleep a day. So I just felt so very tired, and I thought, okay, I need sleep. So in the middle of the day, I left Paramashivoham Level-1 and I went for a sleep. I woke up a few hours later. I was vegetarian. I just woke up and said, oh, vegetarian now. And that's my life. That is as I am. That was a complete shift in my thinking. It wasn't difficult. It wasn't a challenge. It was just, oh, I am now vegetarian. And I put that down solely to doing Paramashivoham. The final one was when you're doing yoga. I started out with yoga, just doing the yoga, but then after I'd done Paramashivoham, I had some difficulty with the asanas, and I had Swamiji attend me. I knew that Swamiji was talking to me, that he was encouraging me to move slightly this way and do that, because I felt the compassion. That's what I felt. The kindness and the gentleness with which he encouraged me to do more, try harder, be more intense. And that's how my life has changed. It has changed completely. The authenticity, the intensity that's required, the responsibility that I take for my own life and everything that's around me, and to be purposeful in enriching others, and we can do that through Sangha. Sangha is just marvelous. It's another level. So much love and compassion, all guided by, Swamiji. You get Sangha and Darshan and all these concepts. And I've got his enlightenment book on my front desktop, and I'm opening it up every day and looking at what powerful cognitions he wants me to have today. It's a complete change, and a life so full of bliss and purpose and so sewed a flag for the celebrations just the other day, and I haven't been sewing for years, but I did, and here it is. It was just
So you had also shared about how the vision of Kailasa also inspired you. I think you were also sharing that.
That's impressive. I mean, the world is in such a chaotic state at the moment. The Kailasa message of hope, enlightenment, bliss is needed. It is a beautiful and powerful vision of counterpoint to the struggles the world is facing at the moment. I think it is so very, very important to build Kailasa, to build Sangha, to build temples, to have the ecosystem repeated in as many places as we can. We want to meet dignitaries. We want to tell people of note that this is what will help our whole community. There is healing here. There is well-being. There is enlightenment. There is enrichment here. Please support us, because this Kailasa is what the world needs right now. No two ways about it. When I saw met Swamiji for the first time and he spoke about that, it caught here. So I'm not looking away from that. That is a life's purpose, and it is for the whole world. It is a spectacular vision, truly spectacular.
Absolutely. I remember actually that scanning. That was the first time. I think it was on the day one, and that time Swamiji had phoned to me in the third eye, and then you had joined the live itself, and you had told how you were able to relate with that, and it's so really nice to see the transformation that Swamiji has blessed you with, and how phenomenal. I'm so happy to see you right now. And you look a lot more healthier too for me. Like when I see you, you look so much more blissful.
I am. People keep telling
so
me I'm
nice.
younger.
Oh, that's nice. Actually,
People keep telling me I look younger.
Even when you share, you're so fresh, you're so alive. Like it's so much from the soul, like it's from your very being. And when you were sharing, it reminded me of an incident where we had one of the top most important CEOs of a very important company, like one of the Fortune 500 companies in India. He had actually come to visit the ashram in Bidadi in Bangalore, right? So I remember I was about like 13 or 14 years old back then. And so that person had come with his children, his sons, and he had come as a family, and they are one of the wealthiest families, and like they're very affluent. So when they had come, I remember they saw all of us Gurukul kids. So in Gurukul, you don't have these grades, secondary, primary difference and all that. Like all kids are like together and we're all like in one. So you will see that an 18-year-old kid or a 20-year-old kid will be very close with a 7 or 8-year-old kid. So we do not have that kind of, our group or no sort of things like that. That typically happens in a school. And I remember that this person who had come to meet us, they saw us and they heard us for almost like 1 hour or two. They watched everything. And the first thing they said was, they said they were so surprised to see that 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds can smile and be so happy in one place. And they said, even more than power manifestation, even more than anything, the thing that surprised them the most was, how can kids not be so restless and how are they so happy? They don't have social media. They're not like so educated. And how are they able to be so happy? And he said, that just for that one reason, he felt like this place is the most happiest place on planet Earth. Why I'm sharing this is because when you were saying about that ecosystem, and when you were saying like how you felt people were genuinely nice to each other, people were genuinely kind to each other. It just reminded me of that. It's the principles that Swamiji teaches, right? Yeah? It molds us from our inner space to be that way. I've never heard in Gurukul, in the ecosystem that Swamiji provides, I've never heard of, having gangs or groups or bullying. That concept never existed. We really, we have fun, and it is like so genuine. The care or the ecosystem, it's just so genuine. And not just that, it's like a big family, right? Like you experience such a huge, and we have people from literally every corner of the world, like really, like right now. We have people sitting from Fiji, Australia, New Zealand, all of you joining here. And we have people from the US, Canada, India, Malaysia, Singapore, name any continent, any country, literally we have people that join here. And it feels like a humongous family. That's on. It's just everybody, of course, Swamiji, and all of us experience that. It's like the true bliss you experience. And as you said, this and it's not just the vision. See, when I actually, like, because I grew up in Gurukul, I have only seen Swamiji, like, it will be like the work Swamiji does speaks for itself. Like, anytime Swamiji gives a vision, it's not a vision for some future. It is like a vision, and immediately the work would start for it. So that is something, that's how I have seen growing up in Gurukul. So for me, when I was actually seeing other places where they discuss for like something in a very, like I've seen many people tell different things, but in action, it will be very different. So I understood, that, oh my God, Swamiji is just phenomenal. No matter what attacks happen, no matter what kind of things happen, Swamiji is unshakable. And second, he just goes on contributing, like just so much, which is something like unimaginable. Like he really does the work. He really does it.
Yes, man, we're challenged to do that right now, to cause and to work hard and to find those things that need to get done, and being pressed to get them done, and being held to account and being responsible. And that is a new level of living. That is a pressed level of living. But people are pushed away from that. They try to relax and they try to be, be comfortable. But in point of fact, there is more life. There is greater life in being pushed towards a goal, being pressed to go and do more and be more. The whole concept of I am Paramashiva, you are Paramashiva, we are all Paramashiva. It means that has all got to happen. There's conversations in our Sangha about that. Do we do this or do we do that? No, Swamiji tells us to do it all. Do the whole lot. Grab it all. And when you're pressed like that, it's challenging but incredibly enlivening. It is a new level of life. It is a new level of life. And unless you press through it, you can walk away from it. You can say no, but if you press through, life and life and life and life and life and more life. That's what happens. And bliss,
So beautiful.
I mean, I've told friends, I have learned how to live happy, but I call that to them happy, but I know it's bliss.
Absolutely.
I've been shown how to live with bliss.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming and sharing. Your sharing is just so amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I mean, each of you talk from the depths of your heart, and it's just so touching to hear it. And it's very, very beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ayya. Thomas Ayya. Thank you so much. Nityanandam. And actually, to all the viewers, isn't it beautiful? How are you all enjoying it? From morning, we've been hearing people from so many different walks of life who are coming here to share their journey with us, how they have experienced this, how they were able to experience the transformation, be it in wealth, health, relationships, or simply just the superconscious transformation in them. And even to hear, it only adds more and more energy and joy to me every time I hear people share. And now we have Ma Barbara joining us from New Zealand. Nityanandam.
Nityanandam. Yeah,
How are
I'm
you?
Barbara Hock. I'm good, very good. In New Zealand, I've been with
You?
Swamiji like when I guess when the Acharya first arrived, one of the sannyasis first arrived, held a weekend program. I've been with Swamiji since then, so that's maybe 16 years now. And so many tales to tell. I just thought I'd do the one in particular. I was coming to my Kaladibi's house and enjoying the space, enjoying the programs, the meditations, whatever was happening. And it's beautifully located at the edge of the lake. And for some reason, I'd always had this view of, that'd be a dream place to live next to water. But how would that happen for me? For me, yeah. It's a dream. And now I'm living next to water. I'm living just down the road a little bit in a place that was actually on the market for about a year and nobody saw it, nobody took it. And then finally Swamiji was like, made it happen so that I got the property and the house. And now I'm not only living in my dream house, I'm really close to the action. When we get together, it's like I just walk down the road. It's I feel so blessed. I have the space to really immerse myself in Swamiji. When I'm at home, I can go and join in activities also in the rest of the town. It's all really close. It's all just the Sangha has been so supportive. The interesting thing with Swamiji for me is that even the smallest of things, the smallest of levels, there's one point where I was having to do a lot of driving, long distance driving, and I was able to use one of the more powerful cars from work. So you want to rush home and so on. But I got into this mood of rushing. You get into the faster car and you just you go as fast as possible. And I was starting to get over that, but I was finding myself, it had become sort of a little pattern. But just there was a particular celebration where we were able to put requests into Swamiji, and I remember putting a few, and there was this small thought, let Swamiji bless this. And this was like, it was actually sort of early days in knowing Swamiji, and the video links were not as easy or often as they are now or something. So here's this divine being, but he's many kilometers away. I hadn't even met him at that stage. Asked for this kind of pattern to be cleared, to just let me get out of this inconvenience, this sort of unpleasantness become. And literally within a week, I was in a big car again. I was like, that's just not here anymore. I was like, how did that happen? Somebody who's only seen me on a video and hardly that. Now we're so blessed that we can come online so often. And it's just clear there's something extra happening here. There's something divine happening here, something very blessed, like more than you can imagine. And then from there it just grew. The miracles grew, the power manifesting, absolutely. It just takes you out of conventional thinking, out of the limitations of yourself. And then becoming part of the Gurukul, I'm an Acharya at the Gurukul, and seeing how enabled kids are by powerful cognitions from early, and they don't even have to be many, blessed are the kids that can actually go to the Gurukul full time. But even once a week, attending an e-Gurukul session, kids are internalizing these powerful understandings of themselves, and
it's a foundation for them with these powerful cognitions. So yes, very beautifully said. And also
connecting to Swamiji, yes, beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's Swamiji's gift to all of us. And especially, like you said, the Paramashivoham works inside us, rewiring our very inner infrastructure to be able to make us manifest the ultimate more and more. So thank you so much, Ma Barbara. Thank you for that beautiful sharing of yours. And next we have Lorenzo here, Lorenzo Messenger. Yeah, Nityanandam, Lorenzo Messenger, Nityanandam. Very
Kia
nice
ora.
to have you here.
Yep, thank you. So yeah, I only just started the program, the 21 day, and I must say it's probably the most fulfilling 21-day commitment I've put myself through. I guess my life's taken a 360 turn from, you know, the life I lived previously, and I because I've always been a spiritual type of person, and us as Māori, as our culture, we are very spiritual people, and I guess when I got in touch with Swamiji through Markella Devi and all that, I actually have a one-on-one connection with him through, you know, through spiritual things, third eye. It's actually great to be able to see somebody that that resonates, you know, a higher being. For me, he's an amazing being. He is. I'm still learning as I go, but yeah, it's been. I guess it is a life of bliss, as Thomas talked about. It does change, and just being around people that are happy and accept you and things like that, because I come from a pretty rough background, and acceptance, just that there was ways that you had to get that I didn't really like to do. However, just coming into the Paramashivoham Level-1, it's been amazing. I have to say I've changed how I see things in life. It's hard to find the words actually to describe how they're feeling. I've never had that feeling in my life, to feel so complete with something and being happy with what I'm seeing in front of me, because I'm one of those people, seeing is believing, and I guess doing the program, I saw a lot of that and stuff I guess I already knew. Swamiji just gave me validation and confirmation that what I already know is, I've known about it for about 4 years. So my partner, I actually have a photo. She met Swamiji in Haradwar in 2010.
Oh, wow.
So I've known about him for a while, for probably for a long time, and just what that did for her when she went over there, and her stories that she spoke about. So when she put it to me, would I be willing to give it a go, I said, well, there's no harm in trying, and it's the best thing I ever decided to do.
Wonderful. So I just wanted to ask you, what are the aspects, specifically, if I may ask, do you have any specific aspects that you want to share, saying, you know what, these are the aspects I really had a breakthrough in? Like that, if I ask you, which aspects would you say you had the most breakthroughs in?
Okay, so the completion, it's that is, it works wonders. It really does. It really challenges you to really see where, well, for myself, it challenged me to see where I was at and how I saw things, and those things that past stuff had did, and then doing completions with all those things, I actually feel like a better person. I can't explain the change. My family and friends can explain it because they see it. I feel it. I feel that. Another one was enlightenment. Like, I've been spiritual, but I've never felt that a strong connection with a higher being than when I actually was one-on-one with Swami. He's such an amazing being. I just, sometimes it's even hard to find the words to describe him, because there's not just one, 2 or even 10 words. There's just so many, you know, and also learning how to you know, move things with your mind and things like that. It's wow, like I knew that it was possible, and for me, it's like we defied science. We can do it with our mind spiritually. You know, it's an amazing feeling.
Actually,
Yeah,
just to
it
add
really
to
is.
just to add to what you're saying, uh, like see, normally people like magicians, right? They can use techniques, tricks, and they use it with their mind. But that's why
Yep.
after some point they get very tired. But because
Yeah.
Swamiji empowers consciousness, and like you use the power of your very consciousness to move the matter, you also have the ability. And I'm so happy that you're enjoying that power, because now with that ability, you can also move obstacles of your life. Like it's the ability of the power of your consciousness. So you're moving
Yes.
things with your mind, but with your consciousness. And that's empowering you so beautifully. Like I'm just so happy to even listen to you. It's not just the words that you say and the space that you're having. I'm listening, whether it was Ma Kala Devi or Thomas Daya or Ma Barbara or yourself. It's like the very space is just so sweet. Like I have been listening to sharing since morning, and like one after another, different sanghas have been coming and sharing, and I just feel so beautiful. Like the way how Swamiji is manifesting for each one of you. Like you know what really touched me here? You said I had that one-on-one experience with Swamiji. I was like, wow, Swamiji. You know how Swamiji is manifesting for us for each individual. I have read in
Yeah.
Bhagavatam, or even in like how they describe in when Krishna was a small child, he was in
Mm.
Vrindavan, right? And all the gopikas there used to feel that Lord Krishna is with them. At that time, he used to be in each of their houses, sitting and eating the butter. So I was like, okay, how it would have been. But now I'm saying like, oh my God, this is how like Swamiji makes the Puranas so real. It comes to life. Like now I see it in real life. Like I like how I feel like each one of us, Swamiji is exclusively happening for you. Like it's
Mm.
like he is there for you, and every moment he's there with you. And he just knows you. So like in and out, he's there. And
Absolutely.
he's in his he's just like holding your hands, and he's like transforming you. So it's so beautiful to listen to your sharings.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because he, what I feel when I see him through my third eye, and I see him quite often, he challenges me a lot. He makes me laugh, and his laugh is quite infectious. It's you can't help but laugh with him. It's a beautiful thing, and even seeing him through Darshan and just seeing how elegant he looks, it brings it's like you don't see beauty like that often. You know, everything is beautiful, but when you see something that stands out like that, yeah, he is something else. He's really he's the man.
So thank you so much, Aya. So true. Thank you for your beautiful
Thank you.
sharing, and especially that part of that elegance that you're saying about. Like I just want to add something here, because uh like people, if there's going to be a show or like where they're going to be presenting themselves, people prepare. There's like a preparation they do. They prepare before they come. They have a preparation, like you rehearse, you see whether you're there's a lot of things that goes on before a person comes to the stage. But for Swamiji, how much I have seen, like I've had the blessing to be around Swamiji while seeing Swamiji physically in Briddi when all of us were there in Adi Kailash, and seeing how Swamiji works, right? The programs would start like early in the morning, the yoga would start. Swamiji would be there for the yoga early in the morning. Then the whole day, Swamiji will be like, as soon as the yoga gets over, Swamiji will go, he will do the puja, he will come for accepting the Pada puja. And then Swamiji will be giving the satsang. And right after that, Swamiji will go for like campus rounds. He'll go to department by department. The Adiganesh campus is huge. If anyone has been there, like starting from the temple, if you have to go to sacred arts, you'll get tired in one round. Swamiji will go each department by department. And he would be there, like spend so much of time checking, micromanaging every single thing. He'll go to the sacred arts, he'll actually see if the deities are proper, what deity, how much metal is being used, what is the right quantity, is it as per the agama? He would do that. So like he'll go to every single department and then he would come. By the time correctly, the participants would have just finished eating breakfast and they would have gathered for session. Correctly, Swamiji would be there conducting the session. Like literally, there won't be a gap. You get what I'm saying? Like there won't be a gap for Swamiji to even prepare something or like go like have that time to rest, have that time to refresh. No, he would just be like on the ground. I'll be like, oh my God, how is he able to do so much in a day? And the initiations would go on till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the night, midnight. And right after that, all the participants will be finishing the program and they'll go to sleep in their rooms. And Swamiji, we all would expect what usually after Swamiji will give darshan to every single person. He would not had one bit time to even stretch himself. He'll be off on his feet, just going around the campus once again. Doing the campus rounds, he'd go up for the temple, he'd go to the Kalabhairava gate, he'll go to the sacred arts, he'll go to the library, he'll go to Gurukul, he'll even go to the kitchen to check. So it's like a day is not one day, like what we do probably even an entire year crushed within our chronological time of 24 hours is Swamiji's day. So just like you say about the elegance, it's like so that's the way Swamiji's natural existence is. It's so graceful, but just so beautifully graceful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your beautiful
Thank
sharing.
you
It
both very
was.
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining.
Got up.
And also to all the viewers that are enjoying now, we have another sharing. Another person that has joined us from Kailasa, Fiji is Ma Mohini Lata. Nityanandamma Mohini.
Nityanandamma.
Nityanandamma. Could you introduce a little bit about where you are from and if you could, where are you from?
I'm from,
Yes,
my name is Mohini Lata and I'm from Fiji. I was connected with Swamiji in March 2020 through my friend Gayatri Gaundar. And since then, I'm attending all the satsangs and Swamiji's darshan since then. Nityananda, everyone. I am thrilled to share my journey with Swamiji and how it was transformed my life into pure bliss. Words can hardly capture my depth of experience, but it all began after PSM program in 2021. Since then, Swamiji has been answering my prayers. I was struggling to schedule my employment case date, and miraculously, it was granted on May 19th, 2024. With Swamiji's grace, I am confident of victory. I also been longing to do Paduka Seva, and Swamiji has blessed me with opportunity despite my age. I feel incredibly energetic throughout the day, allowing me to excel in my task. I find joy in my saving others through Annadan, Seva with the Fiji Sangha, and reaching more lives in our community. I am deeply grateful to Swamiji for guiding me on this journey and showering me with blessings. Thank you, Nityanandam. I want to share some of my miracles which I had. My daughter was married for 8 years, and like she was unable to conceive. So one day the program was going, and I told my daughter that we have to pray for the apple baby. So after 8 years, so last year, December 20, she gave birth to baby girl. So every
Wow.
time when we talk to her, every time she shows a thumbs up. So, and when my daughter was pregnant, when the doctor was doing scanning, and the doctor told her, first time in my history, I saw the baby giving thumbs up. So
Oh,
it was
wow.
miracle, and now she's 1 year old this year. Last
So
year she
sweet.
was 1 year. So,
I just wanted to
and
all the
another
view.
miracle happened. Like I was in PSM program, and like myself and my brother, we were not talking for like 6 years. So I went for relationship program, and so they were telling us to give a call to your brother, and you can connect again. So I was a bit scared to call him, but I called him. But like when I called him, and like he started crying, that for so long, where was I? And I said, and he was like talking so nicely to me. But since then, now we are connected. So we are
So
connected
nice.
now.
One thing I wanted to highlight from what you had shared, you had so beautifully told about your daughter. That's so sweet,
Yeah,
actually, to all the viewers.
he just wanted the
Uh,
baby. So now she's
so
connected to Swamiji too. She sees all the darshan,
very
and the baby girl too. She likes.
so sweet. Actually, to all the viewers that are watching, anybody, see, especially due to the kind of lifestyle that we are having and the adulteration in the food and toxins that are there and the lifestyle habits that we are having in the modern day, a lot of women and a lot of families face this issue where you don't have children and you're not able to conceive a child. And Swamiji is giving a very, very unique initiation. And this happens only once in each Paramashivoham program, where Swamiji actually
Yeah.
blesses you. What Ma Mohinilata was sharing. Swamiji actually blesses you. And like as a couple, whoever comes and sits, Swamiji blesses them with a very specially energized apple or a pineapple. And through that initiation, just by consuming that apple or a pineapple, you will be actually bringing the fruit, Swamiji will be energizing it. And just by consuming that and receiving the initiation from Swamiji, you start conceiving an enlightened child. It's a super conscious birthing. Swamiji gives an initiation, and that's what Mohinlata just now shared about how her daughter, who was not able to conceive for 8 years, just surrendered one darshan, had just that one initiation from Swamiji, and immediately now her child is 1 year old. And the
Yeah.
most unique thing said is that her child, that baby, when she was in the womb of the mother, actually showed thumbs up. So the doctors were
Thumbs
shocked.
up, yeah.
Thumbs up. That is so sweet, Ma. Thank you so much
She's
for
so
thank you for
beautiful, daughter. She's so
actually so
beautiful.
absolutely, the baby is blessed, and so many people actually look for this, right? Like to have, and it's such a blessing because having a child in a couple's life is one of the most sweetest part of their lives, and to have a baby that's blessed by Swamiji, and it's such a beautiful experience, Ma. Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. Thank you so much, Ma. Nityanandam. Nityanandam. And I think today we've heard so many different people share their journeys, their experiences with all of us. Now, to all the participants, take a few minutes, invite your friends and family members for the upcoming Paramashivoham so that they too can experience this in their life. Paramashivoham is the best gift that can happen to everyone. And for everyone here, through the journey of Paramashivoham, Swamiji is literally showering us the best and some of the most amazing truths, amazing, powerful cognition. So, if you have your loved ones too that you would like to invite, that you would like them to have this experience, please enrich them, and they too can attend Paramashivoham and receive this as their experience. Whether it is addiction, whether it is stress, or whether it is ultimately wanting to experience enlightenment itself, every aspect, Swamiji is here. Swamiji showers it for all of us. And to all of you, all the participants that are here, the first person that came to your mind when you heard people share about their wealth breakthrough, their health breakthrough, what is the first thing that came into your mind? Who was the first person? Invite them, reach out to them, and so they too can have this breakthrough in their lives. And actually, as you're sharing, we have one more participant who just joined us, Ma Sara, who also is going to be sharing her wonderful experience at the Paramashivoham program. I'm just going to be, yes, Nityananda Ma Sara. Nityananda Ma, how are you doing?
Nityananda, I'm good, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Where are you from?
I'm from New Zealand here, and I live in Rotorua. I met Kaladevi a few years back, and one day I was walking along the road, and I felt like I was like a prisoner in my own mind. Like I'm a seeker. I believe I'm a seeker. I knew there was more to life than what was presenting to me. And one day I was walking and saw Kaladevi had a yoga sign out, and I went down to knock on the door and ask her, if I could join yoga. And when she opened the door, her radiance, her glow and everything, I said, hi. She goes, hi, how can I help you? And I says to her, I want to know what you know. And she said, come in. And that's when I was introduced to Swami, and that was in 2009. And I was very fortunate to go to Haridwar, like my partner said, in 2000. And no, it was 2014, I think I went, yeah. And so for me, for myself, it's been it's been really, like, I feel so much gratitude. I feel blessed that I was fortunate and chosen by Swami. I feel like I was handpicked. When you think about it, all the people all over the world, and for you to be one of the chosen people, to be handpicked, to be privileged to be in Swami's space and to learn what he has to share with the human race, with society, with the world. It's huge. That's so big. I'm so privileged. I feel protected. I feel, and the most beautiful thing is I can share it. You can share all this information, and it leads every one of us to a more simple, basic way of living, or that gives you freedom within yourself. You're not looking outside, you're looking in, and you're constantly evolving, you're constantly growing. And if you miss one day, 1 month, 1 year, you're not shunned out. You're still embraced, you're still loved. The love is exactly the same, if not magnified. I'm just so grateful. I'm full of gratitude and quite emotional.
And what you're sharing reminds me, Swamiji says that, it is not accident. You meeting him is not accident. Cosmos very carefully handpicks you and chooses you and orchestrates your existence. So you're a conscious miracle. And the happening of Swamiji in your life is that very carefully, meticulously orchestrated by the existence to meet you, intervene in your life at the right time, in the right place, through the right person, with in the right space. So you got it all right, and here you are experiencing the best in your life. And like how
Yeah,
Swamiji
yeah,
beautifully, actually in
yeah.
Shiva Puranam, it's a very beautiful, like a very, very old scripture. And that there's a beautiful line. Avanarulale avantal vanangi. Only by his grace one can even go down to him. Like that. It's only because he chose you. He loves you.
Absolutely.
That love is overflowing back as love for him. It's that
Absolutely.
beautiful thing that you said that he chose you out of the
Yeah,
billions. He has chosen you, and that's the reason why we're able to connect. We're able to experience that devotion, experience that feeling connection, and the avatar is physically in this manifestation.
yeah, yeah. And he initiated me to be able to give completion and do completion with whoever, wherever in the world they are. I'm able to do that. Doesn't matter what time, what space. I'm able to stop what I'm doing and just go into that space and assist somebody, help somebody through completion in that. And it's so beautiful to watch them move out of that that grasp that their incompletion had them in. As you would know, it's such a beautiful space. And one thing that I also that I keep reminding myself that I have that Swami, when Kalabhadava come out, one of the things that was shared was that I was a daughter in a past life of Kalabhadava, and that he will remain in my crown center. And so, I
Wow.
sometimes I forget, but yeah, and then I realize, oh my gosh, so blessed, so much
It's
gratitude.
too good. Too good. Very
Wow.
beautiful,
Yeah.
Ma. Thank you so much for such a
Thank you so
beautiful
much,
sharing, Sarah, for
Thank
sharing
you.
so beautiful.
Blessing.
Thank you.
Nityananda.
Nityananda, thank you so much.
And
And
to all the participants, viewers that are here with us, that are joining here with us, I just wanted to say, we have been hearing such wonderful, beautiful experiences, and you too can experience this. You too can manifest this kind of like a very powerful experience in your life. And now that all of us have listened to it, we sincerely request every one of you to make it a point, reach out to your friends and family members and have them join in to experience it. Now, so today also we've been learning about wealth, how to manifest wealth further. In the next session, we're going to be learning about how you can contemplate on death. By understanding deeper about death, you manifest wealth. Quite paradoxical, but Somji tells in detail about how exactly when you understand about death further and further, you will manifest wealth. So we thank all of you for your listening through the session. And now it is time for all of us to enter into the next session for the day. Let us listen to the revelations now.
When you focus on mastering death, listen, from the time death is created, Paramashiva has given the knowledge of deathlessness. The more you decide
to achieve deathlessness, conquer death, go beyond death, you become rich. I'm repeating, you heard it right. Anyone who wants to become wealthy, rich, start contemplating about death. Start focusing on how to become deathless. Listen. I am repeating. You may wonder how deathlessness and wealth is interconnected. Listen, I'll explain. Listen. I'm going to explain an important principle. Listen. I'll give you a technique also. Death is happening continuously in all of us in multiple levels. Every time life energy leaving you, you feeling low, even your tiredness is a death in a way. Continuously millions and billions of cells are dying in you. It's a death. Even if you shave, a part of your body is removed from you. Your extension, your hairs are removed from you. Even if you remove the nail, something is removed from you. And if you feel something is your extension, like money or people, and they are removed from your life, that money is removed, or that luxury is removed, or that person is removed from your life, even that is a death. That is why breaking from a relationship.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nityanandam, everyone. We welcome you back after this amazing sharing session where so many of the devotees and disciples of Swamiji came and shared their experiences of their journey in this path with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism constantly guiding them. And it's always such an enriching experience, and you would concur with it. And you can also share in the chat about what your experience was from watching this sharing session and what all you learned about this. Because if we talk about even from a personal experience, whenever we hear anyone else, any other devotee or any other disciple share their personal experiences, their personal stories about their connection with Swamiji or some incident or whatever it is, it has the power to invoke bhakti in us as well. So it happens in a way like indirectly connecting with Swamiji through someone else's experience, and it puts us in that same space which the other person is enjoying while sharing that incident. So please feel free to share your experiences with the other participants. You can share it in the chat window as well, and you can also share in the social media what your experience has been. And yeah, all these sessions, all these sharing experiences, they really kindle that seeking, and in fact, honestly putting, more than seeking for enlightenment, they have the power to invoke the seeking for devotion, that kind of a connection, feeling connection with Swamiji as Guru, having Swamiji as Guru in the life, and what all beauty and great sense of purpose and joy and bliss it brings to our lives. So you can continue sharing your experiences as well as we move to the next segment in today's series of sessions. In this Glimpses of Paramashivoham, we are just giving and sharing some of the higher truths which Swamiji has revealed about various aspects of the life, and literally just giving you an overview of what the real 21-day Paramashivoham program has in store for all of you. The series of sessions covering various topics, various dimensions of life, giving you complete completion experience and the experience of fulfillment and the power to craft your future the way you want, to manifest the reality that you want to manifest. Because Swamiji has already said and shared it once that the Hinduism is not really a peace-based religion. Peace is definitely one of the key gifts which Hinduism gives, but that is not really the USP, the defining feature of Hinduism. The real, what Hinduism stands for is power, powerfulness, feeling powerful in each and every moment of your life, not letting powerlessness derail you from the sense of yourself, the identity that you carry inside. The identity that you carry inside has to be the highest identity, which is the truth that you are Paramashiva. Not even for 1 second getting dislodged or derailed from that identity and falling into powerlessness. That steadfastness and that complete relaxed and restful awareness of your real first person, who is Paramashiva, that Swamiji is gifting to all of us in Paramashivoham. And in this Glimpses of Paramashivoham, in these couple of days, we're just giving you, sharing some of these, you can say, powerful cognitions and sharing some power manifestation sessions with you so that you have some taste of what the real blast that is Paramashivoham will be for during the entire 21-day program. So today we are sharing the truths and the powerful cognitions regarding how to manifest health and wealth in our lives. and as also is the sacred and auspicious day of Ugadi, the lunar calendar, the new year, according to the new lunar calendar, the Vedic calendar. Today, Swamiji also blessed us with the Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan, blessing all of us in manifesting health, wealth and abundance in our life. So with this Shakti Pada from Swamiji and his blessings and with his grace, let us now enter into the next session in today's series of sessions. Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. So as we are moving to the next segment, so this segment is going to be a video where Swamiji will be revealing the higher truths, the sacred secrets about how the ultimate wealth in life is Guru's grace. We all aspire for wealth and abundance. Who doesn't, right? And the way we define wealth may vary from person to person. For some, it is simple currency, money. For some, it is prosperity in a broader sense, right? More fulfillment in life. For some, it is not just the currency as such, but also relationships and ability to take care of the people whom you love. For some, it may be not just on the personal level, but the ability to contribute to a wider variety of people and having the resources to do that. That can also constitute wealth. So the definition of wealth varies. All of that being true in their own sense, Swamiji also reveals the highest truth, the sacred secret about the real wealth, which is the having the Guru's grace in your life. Because without Guru's grace, even if you possess all the wealth and abundance in life, it is not going to be of any use for us. Even Guru Gita, the sacred scripture, where Paramashiva himself describes and the glory of the Guru, of the master in one's life, he says that what use is all the great wealth and abundance and all the affluence and money if you don't have Guru's grace in your life? Because the moment we leave the body, all of this wealth and abundance is not going to come with us. And even while we are living and having all this wealth and abundance, it's only going to give us suffering. It is only and only with Guru's grace, with the hand of Guru on our head, that we are going to enjoy whatever we have. And even when we leave the body, we are going to be in his shade, under his blessings, and we are going to only go to the next and next and next level. So Guru's grace, in fact, is the biggest blessing that we can aspire for and that we can have in our life. So let's now move to the video and watch the video and see what Swamiji is sharing with all of us. Let's watch.
There are only two forces in your life. One, gravitation. I'll explain. Listen carefully. What is gravitation in your inner space? Listen. I'm not just talking about the external gravitation force. I'm talking about gravitation power, or I should say powerlessness. Moving with the logic of this is the past, Because of that, this is the way the future will be. This is the way past was. Because of that, this is the way the future is going to be. Is gravitation. Listen. If your thought current to run your life, oh, this is the way my past was, and this is the way my future is going to be. It is called logical lifestyle. That thought current is gravitation. There is one more energy current. Please understand. The thought current I explained. This is the way my life was, so this is the way my future will be. All of you know. That's the way you function. I call it life of logic. But there is another one, energy current. The possibility of the future not logically connected to your past, not logical continuity of your past, because of some conscious intervention. You call it Guru's grace or God's grace, Sadashiva's grace. That is what I call Shaktipada. Understand? Blessed are those in whose life Shaktipada has happened. Before Shaktipada, life is logical. After Shaktipada, life will be magical. The person who decides this kind of an external intervention is impossible is atheist. Who starts convincing you it is not only not possible for me, not possible for you also is communist. Who thinks it may be possible for others in the past, not in the present, so-called modern day Hindu. It is possible for me also. Maybe if I practice when I am about to die. Agnostic. It is possible if I practice yogi. Happened, we are celebrating Nityanandites. I remember once, one of my guru, Narayana Guru, Narayana Swami Tata, his name, locally people used to call him Narayana Swami Tata. He is well known in Tiruvannamalai, especially because all the unresolved crimes by the police, the main town police station, all the officers will come to, police officers will come to him. All the police officers who worked in Tiruvannamalai town 30 years before, they know this Narayana Swami Tata whom I am talking about. This Tata is instrument for building a Devi temple in Tiruvannamalai police station. In Tiruvannamalai police station, inside the station, there is a Unnamulayamman temple, Devi temple. That temple was built by the police people, and this Swami, Narayana Swami, was responsible for it. And that is a separate story. I'll tell that story later. Now, you listen to this Narayana Swami Tata's leelas and few things, all these police people will come to him for resolving all the unresolved crimes. He will use his powers and give all the details, where that criminal is hiding, where that thief is sitting, where that stolen goods are kept. Even in the murders, he will tell very clearly who has murdered, how the murder happened, and police will go and solve the crimes. One day, one person caught in a crime, not because he did a crime, but he was in a wrong place with the wrong people. So his friends took him, saying that, come on, let's go for rounds to roam around. Without telling this person they are all planning for committing a crime, they just took him like a company. But when they went there, they all committed the crime which the team committed the crime. This fellow went there without knowing that the plan was a crime. And this fellow was a devotee of this Narayana Samitata. Listen carefully. His name, that person's name, I still remember, Sivan Pillai. That Sivan Pillai is a devotee of Narayana Samitata. That Sivan Pillai was called by his friends, come on, let's go for a trip. They took him. But his friends did not tell that they are planning to commit certain crime and they are taking this fellow along with them for that crime. Because that gang, which was planning for a crime, they know this Tata will tell all the truths to the police and the police will arrest them. But if Tata's devotee is part of their gang, the Tata may save that gang to save his devotee. That was the plan. So they took this Sivan Pillai with them and committed the crime. The Sivan Pillai did not participate in the crime, but he was part of the team. He ran back to Tata, Narayana Swami Tata, and begged him, please save me. I did not do the crime and they lied. They did not tell me that they are going to commit this crime and they just took me with them. Even though I have not done the crime, but I was part of the team when the crime was committed. Tata said only one thing. All right, go and sit. He particularly mentioned one cave in Arunachaleshwara hill. In the Arunachala hill, he said, go and sit in that cave. Don't come out of it. You will get the food inside the cave. As long as the food comes to you, don't come out. Eat, stay, don't worry, don't come out. This fellow is such an obedient disciple, he went and did the same. As usual, the police came to Tata to resolve this crime. And Tata gave all the instruction and he showed all the team fellows and all of them got arrested other than his devotee. Those fellows got arrested and put in jail. I was seeing the whole scene, means when the devotee Sivan Pillai came and cried to him. I think that Sivan Pillai must be still alive in Tiruvannamalai. Because at that time he was 30 maybe. So now he may be 70 or 60s. He may be still alive. I'll tell our autobiography team to go and interview him and bring him to pre-satsang hosting if he is still alive. He can narrate the whole incident. All of you can enjoy it. And I was witness for both the scenes, when Sivan Pillai came and cried and when police came and reported the crime and he resolved the whole crime and everything. I asked Tata, you could have just saved Sivan Pillai because he did not commit the crime. He was only in the scene. If you did not tell his name, that's enough. Police is not going to go and arrest him. Why did you tell him to go and sit in the cave? Then Tata told me, hey, illada thambi. He told me in Tamil. I'll tell exactly in Tamil and then translate. Illada thambi, அவனுக்கு பந்தனம் இருக்குடா. அதனால பந்தனத்தை பந்தன யோகமா மாத்தத்தான் குகைக்குள்ள போய் உட்காந்து தியானம் பண்ண சொல்லிட்டுண்டா. இப்ப பந்தன சாபத்திலிருந்து பந்தன யோகமா மாத்திட்டேன்டா. அவனுக்கு பிரச்சனை சால்வ் ஆயிருச்சு. மீன்ஸ் he was supposed to get arrested in the graha situation. He has the jail. Instead of jail, he changed it into bandhana yoga, means withdrawal from society. And he was meditating, and the same punishment is now used as transformed into tapas, and that fellow got some powers because he obeyed the Guru work. See, if he has gone to jail, he would have been physically, mentally broken, lost all the best things he had in his life. But bandhana got converted into bandhana yoga by Guru's grace, and he got all the best things in the life. He got powers, blessings of the Guru, got saved from the jail, and all the other social stigma associated with it, everything. He got all the best instead of all the worst. The Guru's grace, Guru Bhakti. And that fellow was so deeply devoted to the Guru, he just obeyed. Whatever Guru said, he did not say, oh, how will I get food? How will I get water? How will I go for 1, 2, 3? He did not ask any of the questions. He just went and sat in that cave, did not come out. And even I don't know how many days he was there and how he managed 1, 2, 3. I know for sure after that he was very healthy. And he did not have any legal or any problem. And he started even manifesting powers because he obeyed the Guru's words. The possibility of bandhana became converted into bandhana yoga. Bandhana shaba got converted into bandhana yoga by Guru's grace. Guru can change everything. I should say, listening to Guru can change everything. More than Guru can change everything. Listening to Guru can change everything. I still remember I was 8 or 9-year-old boy sitting with two of my gurus. I had the fortune of having 4 or 5 gurus continuously making all their time and energy available to me. So two of my gurus, I was sitting with two of my gurus, and the temple bell rang. The lifestyle in Arunachala is so beautiful. You know it is morning only when you hear the temple bell. You know it is breakfast time by listening the crackers in the temple. Every puja, there will be temple crackers. All the 6 pujas, there will be temple crackers. Only listening to that sound, we know the time. So the temple bell rang, means Nevedyam. The food is being offered to Sadashiva. Both my gurus immediately looked at me and said, go and bring the prasadam. After the Nevedyam is done, it will be given to all the devotees. It will be shared with all the devotees. They both were sitting in one corner and asked me, go and bring. I went to the place where they distribute the prasadam and waited. Puja was over. The rituals got completed and they started serving. And I stretched my hand and the priest gave one share. It's like one share itself will be almost like half a kg rice. In one big leaf they'll give. And then the pujari was telling, the pujari saw before going to the puja that I was sitting with both my gurus, and the pujari is very greatly devoted, highly devoted to both the gurus. So the pujari saw and told me, hey, take 2 more for them also, they are sitting. Take 1 for you, take 2 more for them. I was a little reluctant because one of the boy and girl who were my classmates are standing in the queue next to me. They will laugh at me, taking so much, all for one person. So for this purpose only you are sitting in the temple whole day. That's the way they usually make fun of kids. So, and I know already they are gazing at me in the mood of making fun. I felt little pride. I am from a big family, and again I have been told from beginning that you are from big family and you have to behave yourself like that in the public. So I told the pujari, no need, this is enough, and I brought the Nevedyam to both my gurus. They asked, hey, where is our share? Did the pujari not give? As if they both eat. Actually, both the fellows doesn't eat anything. Very rarely they will touch and put 2-3 grains in the mouth and give it to other people who are sitting with them. And I said, no, you don't eat. You eat rarely. This is more than enough for all 3 of us. They asked, no, did that pujari give or not? I said, yes, he gave. He wanted to give. He asked me, take 2 more to both the swamis. Then they asked, why did you refuse? No, behind me, my classmates were standing. They will make fun of me that I am taking so much. Am I going to eat so much? And for this food only I am in the temple. They will tease me. I don't want to get teased by them. So I brought only my portion. Till this moment they were very casual, laughing, smiling. Immediately I saw Kuppamal staring at my eyes and saying, go to their shop street and beg and bring the food. That's the word she uttered. they both own a shop. This means their father owns a shop. The same street where my father also owns shop, and the whole street is literally ruled by my grandfather. He is the head of that whole association. So I always walk in that street with the pride. I'm a grandson of this guy, you know. And all the shop owners are either family or friends. So any shop we enter and eat anything, whether it is jaggery or dal or anything in any of the shops is free, and we'll directly go and sit. And in village actually we know literally everyone's name, and it's a different lifestyle. But in that same street I have to beg now. All will make fun. What happened to your grandfather and his wealth? They will ask all questions and they will tell my grandfather. That is the next problem. That your grandson is begging in the street, why you are not giving food for him? Of course, one good thing I had, I think this is the greatest boon Sadashiva gave, just obeying the Guru Vak. I think that's the greatest wealth I brought with me, I tell you. The future may think, future may describe various things as my main contribution. Some may say my Gurukul is my contribution, and some may say the science of manifesting powers is my great contribution. Some may say science of enlightenment is my great contribution. But I tell you, the greatest thing I brought, which was useful for me, is surrender to the Guru Vak. If any of you feel in a very short span, in a very young age, in small number of years, I have done big work. Whoever feels, if you feel that, if you want to know the secret, I tell you, complete surrender to the Guru Vak, to the letter and spirit, that reduced lot of time wastage. The moment my Guru said, go and beg the same street, in the same shop and bring food, I know now it is a serious. It's not casual. It's not fun anymore. It means I have done something out of my pattern or out of the context which my masters are correcting. I tell you, I stood up, straight went to that street, begged, and brought whatever I got. Naturally, all friends, family, they all gave so many things. I have to take a small pulling cart. In villages, there will not be rickshaw, the hand-pulled cart. So I have to hire a small hand-pulled cart to bring all the items I got as bhiksha to my Guru. So I hired a small vehicle and brought the whole thing and put it at the feet of both the Gurus, and I realized, understand, that was one of the greatest realization I had. I should not be bothered about imaginary opinions of others. I tell you, the liberation that happened at that moment is still now useful for me. Next day I had a chance to talk to both my friends. They were asking me, hey, why were you going for bhiksha in all the shops? Did you do any prayer, or is it any divine commitment? In villages we have a habit that if somebody is sick, they pray to Venkateshwara and Kuladevata, that they will go for bhiksha and bring and offer it in the undi. Still we do that. Every Puratasi month, all the Vaishnavas, they go for bhiksha and take it and offer it to Vishnu temple, and Shaivites every Margasirsha month go for bhiksha and offer it to the Shiva temple. They asked, when both the friends asked me that, hey, did you have any prayer? Why were you begging? In the mind I was thinking, only you fellows are responsible for my begging. And only now I understand, you guys did not even have the idea which I was thinking you guys will be having. After 50, if I come out of one pattern, then what about the second pattern? That 90. Third pattern? The implicit surrender to the Master's words have reduced tremendous wastage of life. Money saved is money earned. Time saved is time earned. Life saved is life earned. Somebody has asked me, there's one more question. What is it that is really working for the seeker? Is it self-effort or Guru's grace? This is one of the important problems seekers face in their life. Is it Guru's grace or self-effort? If it is self-effort, why do we need Guru? If it is Guru's grace, why should we do any self-effort? I am solving this paradox, this problem once for all. Understand, you need to have self-effort to be in Guru's grace. You need to have Guru's grace to have self-effort. Both are not contradictory. When you catch Guru's grace, put your self-effort to be in the grace. Avoid all the negative talks, negativity about the Master and you. When you have the Guru's grace, take the inspiration from him and start the self-effort. When you have the self-effort, put the effort to be in Guru's grace. When you have Guru's grace, use that grace to create self-effort. You need to have self-effort to sit in Guru's grace, to be soaked in Guru's grace every day. The beauty of Hinduism is it does not claim monopoly over Nirvikalpa Samadhi or enlightenment. Everywhere, the sincere people receive Nirvikalpa Samadhi, enlightenment, superconscious breakthrough. Be very clear. Anywhere the sincere people receive Nirvikalpa Samadhi and superconscious breakthrough. Now, I have been sent to planet Earth to initiate, inspire, emanate this nirvikalpa samadhi, superconscious breakthrough, to give you the experience continuously. So all of you receive the stimulus package from Paramashiva first. Listen. Sincere practitioners, either you practice unclutching, completion, oneness, ajapa japa of Mahavagya, intense yoga, sincere puja, any of these practices I initiated you into deep feeling connection, you are qualified to receive the large chunk of this stimulus package from Paramashiva, superconscious breakthrough. One good news is with Paramashiva, there is no separate lobbying. Just if you are sincerely doing it, that is enough. It is just literally you are bombarded with superconsciousness. Paramashiva searches, seeks wherever the seekers are. He seeks the seekers and bombards them with a superconscious breakthrough.
Yes, such wonderful revelations. As you understood from this video, the Guru's grace is the ultimate wealth that we can possess in our lives. So the Guru not only helps us by interfering with the default course of our lives. All of us know how we are, the kind of mindset that we have, and the kind of life experiences that we attract. And the Guru not only helps us to disrupt this and manifest the best life that we desire, but he gets involved so deeply in our lives and protects us from all sorts of impediments, as we remember from this wonderful story, how one of Swamiji's guru protected his disciple from a dosha, from because of which he would have been put in jail, and how the Guru helps us to break every single pattern by getting deeply involved in our life and providing solutions for everything that we face. So it is much more than just teaching, and this whole guru-disciple relationship is much more than just acquiring knowledge or learning. But when we are blessed to have the Guru in our lives, he gets involved in our lives and guides us every step along the way, protecting us and helping us to manifest the best in every dimension of our lives. So with this, let's have a very short exercise in which for a few minutes we'll be looking in and seeing how we can apply what we have just learned. So what we're going to be doing for the next few minutes, just looking and pen down at least 2 situations that happened in your life where you experienced the Guru's grace. Experiences like, for example, when listening to the Guru has changed your life. So it could be as maybe it was just a simple call in your heart, for Swamiji that you listened to. There's a deep yearning, the desire to connect with Swamiji. It could have been even as all of you now are attending this Paramashivoham Level 2, this very decision itself could be one of such situations. And maybe throughout the Paramashivoham Level 1 that I'm sure all of you have attended, whatever you have learned from Swamiji, maybe you decided to apply some of this in your life, and it would have led you to profound experience and change your life. So all of these can be such situations. For now, you just need to remember two of such situations. That is enough. And as you look in, as you recollect these incidents, and as you pen them down, you can take a bit of time to contemplate on how it is the listening to what the Guru has told that has led you to such experience and such profound transformation. Okay, so let's start with the exercise. Let's take a few minutes, and then we will be right back to continue with the next sessions. Let's start. Yes. We come to the end of this exercise. I hope that you are able to recollect incidents and realize how is by following the Guru's words, even beyond our logic. When we decide to just follow what the Guru says, then all the best things happen in our lives. Okay, so now let's enter into our final session for the day, and it is going to be a final round of the power manifestation.
Paramashivoham
Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. So let's now enter into the power manifestation session, with which we will be concluding today's series of sessions. So today we are manifesting the power of Ashtamaha Shaktis, which are the 8 divine powers which Paramashiva has revealed in the Vedas and Agamas. And he describes in detail about these powers, all of these 8 divine powers, Ashtamaha Shaktis, and the various attributes and the qualities of the individuals who manifest these powers. So before we actually enter into the power manifestation round, let's have a look at the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural evidence describing the power of Ashtamaha Shaktis. So the verse goes as Maranam khadyate tena sakena pina khadyate tasya syat paramasiddhir animadi guna prada vayu sancharate dehe rasavriddhir bhave dhruvam akasha pankajagala piyushamapi vardhate. This verse, which is taken from the Shiva Samhita, chapter 5, 76 to 78 verse, is translated as, death is eaten by him, he is eaten by none. He manifests the highest powers such as Anima, Lahima, Mahima, etc., which are the Ashtamaha Shaktis. The Vayu, that is wind energy, moves equally throughout his body. The juices of his body also are increased, Rasavriddhi. The nectar exuding from the ethereal lotus, Akasha Pankaja, also increases in him. So in these verses, Paramashiva in detail describes the manifestation of these powers and also other benefits that come to the individual who manifests these powers of Ashtamaha Shaktis. So in this round, we will be manifesting one of these Ashtamaha Shaktis. We will be in particular manifesting the power of increasing your own height. We all want that. In fact, most of us want to increase our height, become more tall for various reasons. So let's try this and manifest this power. From the space of oneness, we will be manifesting this power of increasing our height. And let's prepare ourselves. So before we actually sit and manifest this power, let's take the initial measurement of the height. So we can use a measuring tape, or you can stand against the wall and mark your height on the wall itself, so that you can later compare and verify the power manifestation. So let's take a minute and quickly take the first measurement of your height. So let's do that now. Okay, hopefully you've all taken the measurement. All those who have taken the first measurement, you can now relax and be seated on the floor, cross-legged. If you're not comfortable sitting on the floor, you can even sit on the chair, but prefer sitting on the floor with your legs crossed in Padmasana, preferably, with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Keeping your head, neck, and spine in the straight line, raises your Kundalini Shakti from your Mooladhara to Sahasrara and keeps it raised, which will help us in manifesting this power. Then visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Imagine Swamiji, imagine Paramashiva has come down from Kailasa as Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashiva. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Sit with this powerful cognition and meditate on it. Think intensely that you are Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashiva. Anything else that you think as your identity is just delusion, so drop it. You are Nityananda Paramashiva and only Nityananda Paramashiva. Sit absolutely unclutched to manifest the state of Paramashiva. Bring that complete completion with yourself and with everyone else to manifest the space of Paramashiva, especially talking about this power when you will be increasing your height. So drop all the incompletions that you have towards your body. Bring complete acceptance and love for your body. Bring the space of complete completion and also oneness to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. So we will be intensely vibrating with the Ajapa Japa of Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham, carrying deep feeling connection and surrender to Swamiji, manifesting the being of Paramashiva. So meanwhile, also make sure you turn on the video recording so that you can record yourself while manifesting this power. It will act as the Sakshi Pramana, your own evidence of manifesting this power, which you can even share with others, inspire them, and bring them also to experience the same in Paramashivoham. So let's now start the power manifestation round. Connect with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Start chanting Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let it vibrate in your entire body. Chant from your navel so that it reverberates in your entire body. Invoke the space of oneness with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And from that space of oneness, make conscious declaration for your height to increase. And hold that space of increase in your height while you're chanting the Mahavakya. Visualizing you as Swamiji, visualizing that Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, is manifesting through you and manifesting this power in your body. All right, so we will be playing the Mahavakya now. You can chant along with the audio and manifest this power. So let the power manifestation begin.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham. नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Yes, now you can relax. Open your eyes. And let's now take the second measurement of your height. You can use the same method that you used before. You can use a measuring tape if you use a measuring tape before, or stand against the wall and mark again, just against the previous mark, and verify that you have manifested the power. And how much is the difference? You can even share with us how much difference did you observe in the height. And for all those who have manifested this power, congratulations for manifesting this power. And even maybe for a couple of you who have not observed a significant change yet, there's no need to feel sad, because the more and more you manifest this power, you will only become more grounded in that space of oneness. And from that space of oneness, the power manifestation is bound to happen in due course of time. So it will not even take much time. It depends on your ferociousness. More ferociously you declare your oneness, declare your integrity, and complete with all the self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial that you have, which is stopping your power manifestation. So more ferociously you complete with all that, more easier will power manifestation happen. So it can happen in one day if you're ferocious enough. So, and for all those again who have manifested this power successfully, congratulations, and keep on manifesting more and more, so you become better and better at it, and you feel more and more that space of completion and unclutching growing inside you. So you can also head over to the social media platform and share the experience of power manifestation with other people. Invite them also to experience the same in Paramashivoham program, the 21-day Paramashivam program, which is going to start on yes, so the Paramashivam program, the next season is going to start on the 10th. That is after 2 days. So you can share the link to paramashivoham.org. I repeat, paramashivoham.org with all the other people, and invite them also to register for Paramashivoham level 1, level 2, or level 3, so that they can also be a part of this experience, powerful experience, and transform their lives. So with this, we now, yes, we will also be sharing the Paramashivam link in the chat, so that you can use this link and yourself also register for Paramashivam program and share it with others, so that they can also join. Yes. So with this, we now come to the end of today's series of sessions on health and wealth manifestation. It was a long and exciting day. We had two darshans from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. First, of course, was the solar eclipse special, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism initiated all of us into the Paramamantra Diksha, manifesting the power to connect with any deity and getting the blessings of any of the seven deities, the Saptamurtis, and even more, and experiencing all the great gifts in life, especially during the high energy and auspicious moment of solar eclipse. And of course, the second was the Bhagavan Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan, blessing us for manifesting wealth and abundance in our life. So this brings us to the end of this exciting day. Tomorrow, of course, will be another exciting day of glimpses of Paramashivoham. We'll be sharing more sacred secrets, higher truths from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, more power manifestation sessions to give you more taste of what is in store for you, what lies ahead in the Paramashivoham program. So with this, we now will conclude today's session. We thank all the participants and all the viewers who have joined us for today's sessions. We invite you again to join us tomorrow for tomorrow's series of sessions. We will be starting with the yoga and moving forward with the rest of the sessions. So please be back tomorrow again for Paramashivoham Level 2 glimpses. Let's now end with the Purna Mantra, folding our hands in the Atmanjali Mudra, declaring complete completion and expressing our gratitude, heartfelt devotion at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, our beloved Swamiji, for guiding us all along this journey. Let's chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Sri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you, Nityanandam.
Nityanandam.